Hi everyone, welcome back to AI Incarnation. This is day 5 of our Streamlit Zero to Master series, and today we are going to create a production ready dashboard app that combines interactive metrics, charts, and data tables. I will guide you through the entire process, reading the data to designing an effective layout with navigation steps and best practices. Let's dive in. For this video, I've created a data folder, and under this, I'm having the sales data, which is something like this: sales ID, sales date, sales amount, profit, and category. So, this is the data that we are going to use in today's video. In this dashboard, we will combine several key components. First is interactive metrics, simple KPI cards that summarizes our key statistics. Next is charts, dynamic plotly charts to visualize trends and comparisons. Next is data tables. We will have a detailed view of our underlying data for further insights. We will also use Streamlit layout functionalities to design an intuitive and professional user interface with a sidebar for navigation and main panel where the charts and tables will reside. Let's start by creating the workflow. So we'll create a new file, day 5 sales dashboard.py. Let's start by importing the necessary libraries and loading our dataset using pandas. So we'll import Streamlit as st. We need pandas to handle the data frame operations, and we need plotly to plot the chart. Import plotly.express as px. So to load this data, we'll simply use data is equals to pd.read underscore csv. And since the data is inside a data folder, we are having a data folder. Inside that, we are having sales data AI incarnation.csv. So we'll simply say sales underscore data underscore AI underscore incarnation.csv. So this will load the data for us. And to give the title for our web app, we'll simply use st.title, and inside this we'll simply say dashboard app, and we'll say sales and profit analytics. Cool. So the very first thing that we are going to do is to calculate some of the metrics. Calculate metrics. For that, we'll simply do the total sales, and for that we will be having data. So for the sales column, we are having sales amount as the column name. So we'll use data, then we will use sales amount dot sum. So this will give us the total sales. Next thing is we'll say average profit. So average profit is equals to data. Then we are having a column called as profit. We'll do the mean. So this will give us the average profit. And to display these metrics, we'll use Streamlit's column layout. For that, we'll simply use column 1, comma, column 2 is equals to st.columns, and we will have two columns. And for the first one, we'll simply say column 1 dot metric total sales. That will be a formatted string of total sales. And the next thing is average profit, and we'll give the average profit with two decimal places. For sales, we can ignore the decimal places because sales is a number. But yeah, for the profit, we need two decimal places. Okay, let's set the sidebar for our page. The sidebar helps in switching for views or filtering data. So we'll say st.sidebar dot title. We'll give it title as navigation, and inside this we'll add option is equals to st.sidebar dot select box, and we'll say choose a view. So we'll give couple of views to the user so that they can use, for example, the overview from the data table and the charts layout. So these are the couple of views that we are providing to the user, and they can choose it, and they can choose any option from these views. So for the first one, we'll simply say if option equals to overview. So for this, we have to give a overview. So we'll simply say st dot right, and this will be here you can see the key metrics and interactive charts. And to add the charts, we'll simply use, let me add the charts first of all. So after the key metrics, we'll create few charts. For example, the bar chart that will display the daily sales, and we will have a line chart to show profit over time. So for this, we'll simply do data. We need to convert order date to date time, and we need to sort values by order date, and we'll simply say in year. So we'll sort the values by order date and we'll say int s equals to true. After this, we'll simply give two charts. For example, the first one is sales. So we'll say figure underscore sales is equals to px dot bar, and we'll pass the data. And on the x-axis, we will use the order date. For example, we are having the sales date, and on the y column, we will be giving the sales amount. And for the color, we will be using the category column. Cool. And the next one that we are going to build is the line chart, that is for profit over time. So we'll do simply figure underscore plot. We'll say figure underscore profit. That will be equals to a line chart. We'll simply use px dot line. We'll pass the data. On the x-axis, we'll give the sales date, and on the y-axis, we'll give the profit, and same we will give the category as the color. So these are the two charts that we are going to display. So to display these, we'll simply use st dot plotly chart. The first is figure sales, and the second one is figure profit. Next is if the option is selected by the user is the data table. So on the data table, we can simply give st dot right, and we can simply say data table is as below, and here we'll simply say st dot data frame, and inside this we'll pass the data. If the user chooses the option as data table, we'll display all the data inside a data frame. Next is elif option equals to charts. If the user selected charts as the option, we'll simply say st.write interactive charts, and we will give both the charts in the data. To run this, we can simply say save this file, and we will open the terminal. To run this, we'll simply say streamlit space run space day 5 sales dashboard.py, and if we hit enter, there you go. Order date, my bad. So I've selected the order date. Instead it should be sales date. Let's go back to the application and rerun this. Okay, there you go. So this is the sidebar that we have created for our application, and if we collapse this sidebar, so this is the dashboard that we have just built with around 30 lines or 40 lines of code. So this is the overview page where we can see the title for our page, that is dashboard app sales and profit analytics, and we have the total sales in dollars, and we are having the average profit. Similarly, since we are on the overview page, We can see that here you can see the key metrics and interactive charts. So these are the metrics and these are the charts that we are having for our data. Let's go to the data table. If we click on data table, we can see that we are having the data table displayed, and here we can see all the sales data that we are having. Next comes the charts. So if we go to the charts, here we can see the interactive chart. So we have seen how to build a simple interactive dashboard using Streamlit. I'll show you how to enhance this. We'll go to VS Code and we'll create a new file, demo day 5 demo dashboard.py. And if we run this file, Streamlit space run space day 5 demo dashboard.py, and there you go. So this is how you can enhance the layout of your dashboard by adding the icons and adding some CSS. So this is how you can enhance the dashboard visual and looks. So this is how you can enhance the look and feel of your UI by adding some icons and adding some custom CSS so that we can have a box shadow for these total sales and average profit. And similarly, if we go to the navigation view, we are having one more column as filters here. If we go to the filters, we are having data filters here. For example, we can select a date range. So we are having a date range, and if we select any date, January 2025 first till, let's say, April 3rd. So we are having data from January 1st till 3rd of April, and this is the filtered data table. So it will have only the January 1st till 3rd of April data. And if you see the filtered charts as well, so these are the filtered charts. So this is only for the first 3 months of data from January 1st to 3rd of April. And if you want, you can select the product categories as well. For example, you can say we need only beauty clothing. We don't want electronics, we don't want home goods, and we don't want sports. So we want only two categories, that is these two. We can filter our data, and you can see that we are having the filtered data here. So the charts are also filtered. We can see the clothing and beauty. These are the daily sales filtered data, and this is the filtered profit plot. I'll upload both the demo dashboard and as well as the sales dashboard that we have just built. So the demo dashboard is having a couple of tweaks that we have did. For example, we have added icons and we have added the filters here. So if the user wants to filter the data, they can have this filter. And if you want, you can add the custom CSS or you can use HTML tags in your data. To wrap up, today we have learned how to build a complete production-ready dashboard app using Streamlit and Plotly. We have covered everything from loading a dummy CSV data and integrating interactive matrices and charts, and even adding a navigation sidebar for better user experience. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. Thanks for watching and happy coding. I'll see you in the next video.